So welcome back to Body Harvest. I guess I couldn't stay away from it, weirdly enough. Now, I've been told that the cars moving as crazy as they are is in fact bullshit. Okay. Should be good. Okay, I might try lowering the dead zone a little bit, because, yeah, the vehicles are all kinds of fucked up. This is Java 1941. The bug's already set up a shield generator. Won't be too long before they drop for a visit. Apparently with an N64 controller and an adapter, it works really well. And that sounds cool. Oh man, I don't think there's a dead zone setting. There is, wait, no, there isn't. Gamepad dead zone. I'm gonna do 38%. I guess it would be outer dead zone, right? I don't think there's a way to... I don't know if there's a way to do that, chat. I had the dead zone, the inner dead zone at 5%. It doesn't seem like there's a way to configure outer dead zone. Anyway, that sounds... this is all very boring conversation, but you get the idea. I just... The one issue I've had with this game is the controller is just... the controls are a little wacky. They got some, large buggos. We managed to save the humans. No bodies were carried off. Nice shooting. Check the houses for survivors. I detect an airboat due north of your location. It may help you to get to the processor. It's always worth checking for fuel. I really enjoyed playing this last time I played it, and you know what? Chat seemed to like it. I got multiple requests to play again. And, I might do a full playthrough. I'm still not sure. Sorry to be so wishy-washy. Tales of Old Java 1. Many legends describe a man descending from the stars to drive a terrible plague from the island of Java. If you haven't seen me play this game, essentially it is DMA Design, I believe it is, which became Rockstar North. And this is very proto-GTA. With, sci-fi bug elements, but also you go to the past and you fight bugs in, like, historic settings, and you solve puzzles like Indiana Jones. It's really cool. It's not perfect and it looks crusty, but it's a good game. Now that I've taken all of his things, the elder said a man from the sky would come to save us. Take my uncle's hunting rifle to help us fight the demons. Do you need a boat? To the north, there is a man who may help you. Every person in this game is crusty, chat. Every single person in this game is crusty. That pig was crusty. I don't have a rifle now. Your weapons reset whenever you get to a new area. So that's why. I'm glad they gave me a hunting rifle right off the bat. That's generous. There we go, some rifle ammo, another untextured pig. I believe if that house were to be destroyed by the bugs, I wouldn't be able to get that stuff. So that's like your reward for driving off the buggos quickly. Colonel, why is this hog crusty? Snake, don't ask questions to which you do not know the answers. What? Colonel is saying never ask questions, essentially. This looks like a made-up game in a TV show, says a chat member. A little bit. Bob's Bargain Boathouse, friendly service, reasonable rates, credit terms available. And yet, when you think about this came out before Ocarina of Time and how impressive this is for the N64, it's like, wow, okay. I also talk about Goblin Men. Look at how crusty this Goblin Man is. What do you want? I'm a very busy man. My airboat is broken and I don't have the parts to repair it. My brother Rob might be able to help. He lives on the northern island. Look, bring me the parts, I might fix it for you. Now get out. Look at that, dude. Look at his... Oh my god. So good. How could a game be so ahead of its time and yet so behind as well? Now the boat is more broken. And yes, they have bugs that can turn into boats. Next time I play this, chat, I might find an N64 controller and try the adapter. It's gonna be weird going back to an N64 controller, but I might try just to see if it improves the controls any. As I've heard it does. Okay, so we have to go... We have to look for the dude's brother, I guess, right? Maybe we can off-road? No, we can't off-road like that. Maybe this way? Nice fucking rifle. Who's this? Hey, the cable car is working now. Isn't technology wonderful? Leave it alone for long enough and it fixes itself. Now please leave me be, I'm a busy man. Busy, huh? What are you doing? Enjoying the bugs? Tales of Old Java 2. Legend says that a warrior from the sky will reunite the elements of earth, fire, and water and bring the fourth element into balance. It said that the key is a fabulous artifact known as the Java Crysknife. The fifth element. Ian Holm is so underrated in... I think... Well, no, he probably gets the respect he deserves, but Ian Holm in that movie in particular... Perfect. Just the right amount of, like, serious and, like, you know, the Obi-Wan figure, but also good, like, comedic value, good comic relief. It's a very unique actor, that Ian Holm. Perfect Bilbo. Well, that vehicle just got fucking destroyed. And there's a big harvester wave detected. I don't like that. But I'm gonna be in here for a minute. Shotgun. Nice. Tourist Journal 3, be sure to visit the elemental temples. Each one's located in a setting befitting its name and hold many mysteries. Then there's the Great Temple, home to the fabled Lightning Stone. You know, for visitors, for guests, they can pick up a shotgun, read about the tourism. Okay, we gotta find out where this harvester wave is before the people die. Again, yeah, we're not supposed to be able to turn on a dime like that. Oof. Oh, God. In some ways, it's kind of an advantage. Oh, this has its own... Wow, okay. Right. I didn't even see those rocket tubes. Yo, what the fuck? Bugs are really getting weird. Whoa. What's the Italianist sentence you can say? What's the Olive Garden word that they make up? Whenever, like, something happens, they say, comfortissimo. They have, like, a word for it, where it's not a real Italian word. Hospitaliano. That's the one. When you come to Olive Garden, you get hospitaliano. Are you gonna hang around there all day? Find a way to get to the processor and hurry. The weapon crystal here is just north across the water according to this FAQ. Alright, well, good to know. Might need a boat for that, little hovercraft. Vinny, do you like Olive Garden? I've never eaten at one. Still, haven't had one. I think I have to for the stream. At some point, I need to try it. Just as, like, someone who grew up with, like, Italian food a lot, like, I want to see what that is. Try the infinite breadsticks. Make, like, a centipede of breadstick. Java Crysknife is an ancient artifact formed by the powers of the elements. It is said that only the most noble warrior can use it, but It was lost long ago, and its parts scattered by time. The crysknife must be used in my spine. You must drive it into my heart, Alexander. Kubelwagen? Is this a real thing? Is there such a thing as a Kubelwagen? Yes? It's an old German World War II car. That's what it seemed like. I just wasn't sure if it was real or if it was like an invention of the game. Because, you know, I didn't know if they had the ability to include a real Kubelwagen. Speaking of, one of the videos I was watching was the Jimmy Page Telecaster that Fender made. And I wanted to see what it sounded like, and, you know, what they did with it. And it kind of gets close to his original design and sound. And it's pretty cool. The problem is, the Fender people on their, you know, their YouTube channel, on Fender's YouTube channel, was showing it off, but they couldn't play Led Zeppelin songs. And so they were all like kind of like Walmart brand Led Zeppelin riffs that they just had one of their dudes just like create. Now imagine getting the rights to make the Jimmy Page Led Zeppelin Telecaster guitar, custom Jimmy Page guitar, but then you can't use any of their riffs in your YouTube video. Like, Jimmy Page was in their factory. He was touring the factory, giving them specs, telling them how he wanted the thing to sound. He was talking to Fender people. And then they had to play, like, not Ramble On, but Rumble Fawn. Rumble Fond. It's a type of, you know, when you're done cooking, you leave the fond in the pan. Maybe this guy's deadbeat brother's over here, I don't know. When you're in the Olive Garden, comfortissimo is the #1 thing that we value. And if you come to the Olive Garden in the next week, you get a free Blumpkiano and the toilet as part of our infinite breadstick deal. Someone said this reminds me of Jet Force Gemini. You know, I could never get into Jet Force Gemini. I tried. I do have the rare replay collection, so it's on there. I've talked about Jet Force Gemini a couple times. Maybe I'd like it better when the performance isn't, like, poop. Like N64 levels of performance. Chat is split on Jet Force Gemini, it seems like it. I mean, Rare could do no wrong at that time, except for when they kind of did a little bit. They were mostly on point, though. I'm gonna say that Rare had a hugely successful track record, N64. late SNES and 64, it was like, how the fuck are they hitting so much? But, you know, they were overly ambitious and some of their games kind of ran like shit. It happens. Here's another gremlin.
Hello, stranger. I'm afraid I haven't any boats for hire. Creatures seem to eat anything and everything. All I have left is some rusty airboat engine parts and these crates. Ever consider being measured up for a coffin?
Killer Instinct I liked. I don't love fighting games as much as some people, so for me, Killer Instinct, I didn't buy it, but I enjoyed playing it with my friend who had it, and I rented it. But yeah, in terms of Rare on the N64, it was, you know, what more can one say? They had a legendary run. I still would have loved to have seen Dinosaur Planet, though, like the original intent for Dinosaur Planet. I have a feeling it wouldn't have been too much different than what we got, but... still curious. Then again, you have a game like Eternal Darkness, which was an N64 game at first, and then it went over to GameCube. And even though I saw in some of those N64 promo photos, there were a couple of different things, I am so happy they delayed that to the GameCube. That game, even though it doesn't look amazing by today's standards, like the sanity effects and the atmosphere, I just don't think it would have been quite the same on the N64. Bulldog. This thing's cool. The bunker over there. Maybe I should go over there. Donkey here. Because of the, you know, the bug invasions and the human life lost meter, I always feel like, when I play this game, you know, you have to kind of be expedient and not fuck around too much. There's a real sense of urgency, is what I'm trying to say. And yet here I am. Weapon crystal. Oh, that's the weapon crystal chat member was talking about. That's gotta be fuel, right? Or nothing? I like how the barrels that have water in them will have fuel in them, but the barrels that have oil in them do not have anything in them. Even though there's no fuel. I haven't seen any fuel. Not a single fuel. Bug helicopters, chat. They've adapted our technology to change their form. I think I did miss something, though. I'm not sure if I did. I also... well, I'm gonna get a boat soon. Swampville cable car, so I guess I have to go back to the cable car. Yeah, cable car. What's that? That's what I was wondering. That noise. I kind of had to gloss over it before, but now it's just too obvious. Like something. Oh. Danger of death. Electricity can kill. I mean, I'll just stay the fuck away from it. Say no more. So we're like south from here. Go south. You harvest bodies in this game. They do. Something nearby is causing a severe power drain. Oh. Scripted. So there's gonna be a giant bug sitting on the electricity. It's gonna be up his zone, of course. Good work. Power is restored to the cable car. That jelly must have been draining the generator's electricity. Jelly, huh? But yeah, I remember, like, again, this game didn't click right away, but when it did, it was amazing. And my cousin and I, never club cousin, we got into it, like, we figured it out together, and then we really got into it. And then, like, some of my Nintendo Power guides helped us, believe it or not. I had Nintendo Power chat. That's how cool gamer I was. And, I still do. Like, I still have those magazines somewhere. Jeff, what was that magazine subscription thing that you have? Like, what is that thing? They send you magazines from 25 years ago? You got one today, Sphinx? Which one did you get? So explain it to me. I don't know what this is. I just saw you guys talking about it. GamePro December 95. So they send you someone's old magazines that they got rid of? Yo, I have magazines going back to like 1993. I have to grab those. I know I have them somewhere. I remembered the Mario, on the side of the Nintendo Powers formed a Mario. It was the Mario 64 render. When you put all the magazines together. But yeah, I definitely would like to go through some of that stuff and just look at them. I think my favorite ones are the Nintendo Power ones that show Zelda 64. Not Ocarina of Time, Zelda 64. And I remember there being a horrendously cheesy joke where they interviewed Miyamoto and he said that Link would have a vehicle of some sort. And then one of the editors made a joke saying, what would Link even drive? A Lincoln? Yeah, I know. Well, now you know where I get my stupid sense of humor. I like how there's a chat member that actually fucking remembers that. So you got the parts to repair the airboat. It took your time. Get in, start her up. She should work just fine now. Try not to scratch the paintwork. Now go. Is Epona a vehicle? I guess technically, sure. So the airboat controls like an airboat. Think Diddy Kong Racing. What a shock. What a thrill. Oh, so this can go on land too? That's cool. Another weapon crystal? No, machine gun is back. Which is fine, I suppose. .400 ammo, too. Yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, there's another hovercraft over there in case this one gets pulped. Got it. Got the health. Gotcha. The other thing that's really satisfying about this game is that, like, I like that all these segments are broken into, like, chapters. Like, that was one, like, little chapter in the Java area. And each one has a different goal, different challenges, different vehicles. You could just do, like, a chapter or two and then, you know, put the game to rest for a bit. Someone said I'm looking forward to Merca. Merca is the next well, not chapter, but the next... So, if these are stages, it's the next time period. Oh, it's good to know you can warp between beacons, so if you miss something in an earlier stage, you can just warp. I didn't realize that last time. Also, this texture is undulating. I don't like that. New objective. Find a way into the military base. So there's the alien processor. Great Elemental Temple is over there. Did you know you can enter your ship? What can you do in there? Anything? Anything good? Okay, this is getting a little ridiculous. They're destroying the buildings and the people. With the temple on the hill to the east. A little busy. Another harvester. Oh shit, sorry! Better check for any survivors in the building, then try to find a way into the temple. Knowledge of local customs could prove useful. Sorry about that. Help at last. Are you from the military base? We were trapped here by the monsters. We cannot ascend to the elemental earth temple to pray. What will become of us? This dude's armor looks like it's made out of foam and I love it. This is something that would be in like an AVGN short film. Like he would, you know, design this out of like plasticine or Space Cop. Holy fuck. This whole time I've been playing as Orange Space Cop. Colonel, where do you want me to go? Well, not too many people survived here, but the human life meter isn't too fucked up right now, at least I say as I almost run over another person. What the fuck? I don't know why my car just exploded several times. Either there's mines or the construction on this car is not as good as German engineering should be. Mertz's log 1, the invaders have forced us back again and again. We must learn to fight by using their methods to stand any chance of victory. My advice has fallen upon deaf ears, and my superiors think my methods are now unsound. What do they know? Still no fuel. I mean, the Grease chapter, you had Infinite Shield, which was like a god weapon, maybe one of the best weapons in the game, I would assume, but at least in this chapter, we're getting plenty of ammo. You can use more than one weapon. Yeah, there's a minefield here. That's almost assuredly what these signs say. Let's find out. Minefield. Well, I mean, it's nice that I'm not taking, like, massive damage from the fucking mines, at least.
Gonna get a little bit of damage down. A little bit of damage down. A little bit.
I was looking for an entrance to that building. Let's try this.
Oh.
Worst voice of 2020. It was the worst voice of 2020 as well, but it was just called the Kurt Cobain voice at that time.
When we were starting our band, Nirvana.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nirvana. Nirvana. That's what Jonathan Ross over in jolly old England said when he introduced them. Nirvana. Nirvana. Vinny, I fucking hate the Kurt Cobain voice. Keep doing it, please. We all have a level of self-loathing to be here. Be real careful here. These guys are a tad trigger-happy. Access is restricted to military traffic. You might have to sneak in. I mean, I helped them. I'm helping. Next crystal's at the bottom of C3. Okay, thank you. Good vehicle. Okay. Can't really do much here. Maybe you have to follow the vehicle through the military gate? That could make sense, but would that really be me sneaking in? There's still a very good chance they're gonna shoot me, and I die if we do that, you know? However, there is something interesting going on over here. Why are there boulders here? No way to enter this house. Vinny, do you think Courtney Love is more than an urban legend? I can assure you Courtney Love is probably real. Okay, that's not very assuring. Courtney Love is real. She is a real person and not, in fact, a chupacabra or a Bigfoot. I have my complaints about Courtney Love, but listen, they have nothing to do with her being a chupacabra. There's other choice names, but, yeah. Maybe we'll just wait for the truck and try to sneak in, like the chat member suggested. What crusty trees these are. Could have gone up the winding mountain path back near the minefield to enter the elemental earth temple. Why do people with love as their last name suck so much shit, says a chat member. Well, there's an interesting theory I have regarding that, is that people maybe treat you a certain way when you're young, and there's a certain amount of attention that you're used to getting because the name Love, maybe, I don't know, maybe it changes you a little bit. And then you don't get that attention as you get older. And then in order to get it, you have to do more and more outrageous things. Like steal all your music from your cousin Brian. Maybe love isn't the answer. And you know that. For sure. It's such an yeah, it's an ugly 5-letter word, that's true. Steal the truck? Maybe that was the answer, is steal the truck. But I was told, that maybe I can go up to the Earth Temple. Like, maybe this is the next thing I should do. I have to do this anyway, so let's do this now. I like that this game has, like, temples and weird, like, knives and lore. It doesn't have to. I mean, it's like, you know, it could just be military fight shoot, but it's got other things going on. Welcome to the Elemental Earth Temple. Within lies the blade of the Java Crysknife, forged from a star that fell from the sky many lifetimes ago. Only the bravest warrior can wield this weapon. Only the wisest can find it. Let me guess, you want me to pull a torch off the wall? Okay, there's no torches here, so now I'm lost. You get used to the walk animation, chat member. It's very silly. Check for secret passages. That's what I'm checking for. It says if you walk along the right wall, a door will open. Okay, I guess I'm not wise enough to have discovered that by accident. Fuck. Push statue? It doesn't say where the wall is or what room it is. People in chat are saying that this is a post-poop walk. Wow. It was just there. Only the wisest will find it. The diaper chief. You knew? He was pointing to it. Was he? He was pointing to it? Well, there's the military base. If I could just, like, drive over this mountain... Oh, man, never mind. That was... dumb. Kubel wagon... fucked. I said, I want the knife, please. It's time for a rewatch of the Golden Child film. My dear brother Numsi! God, I love that movie. It's so bad. Tywin Lannister plays the big bad. That was the first time I was scared of Charles Dance growing up because he was really scary in that movie, and he turns into a dragon, and like it's really fucking creepy, and like there was some disturbing stop motion in that movie that when I was a kid it scared me because it was there's a snake lady. But then, you know, you watch it as you get older and it's like, oh, that's just really silly at this point, but pretty good mix of comedy and, like, mythology and weird, you know, just weird stuff. Just, like, weird, ugly, strange things. Little Indiana Jones in there, too, but Eddie Murphy is the lead. They, like, honestly, in the 80s, they were like, Eddie Murphy, we'll just put him in anything. Just anything we have, get Eddie Murphy in there, and you know what? It kind of worked. He was one of my favorites growing up. What movie? The Golden Child is the name of the movie? To America too. Well, I like that first movie. Again, grew up watching it. Probably, will the second movie be good? Well, James Earl Jones is in it. Arsenio Hall is in it. Eddie Murphy looks like he's 38 years old. Like, I saw the promo shots. I was like, did they airbrush this man's face? And no, he just looks young. You know what they say, Eddie Murphy is forever. And Pluto Nash is a good movie. Weird that I'd be talking about Eddie Murphy during a World War II segment of this video game, considering there's a person named Audie Murphy that I thought was the same person when I was growing up. But it was just like a war hero, I guess. I remember the story of Audie Murphy, but I don't remember it now. Like, I mean, I read about this person, but I don't know. I guess... Chat, I don't know how to do... What do I do? What do I do? I can't... I'll just follow it. Vinny, you're saying Eddie Murphy isn't a war hero? I'm saying that Eddie Murphy is a raw hero. Audie Murphy is the war hero. Come on, that was good. Chat liked it. That's good. Those turrets will definitely shoot the bugs and not some random car, right? Like, of course they will. That was a little jank. Didn't like that jank. I'm sure those turrets will defeat the enemy bugs that are inside this area right there. I'm sure they will. You know, we're in a military base. If anyone can handle it, it's them. Barracks. All health. Holy shit! What the fuck is this? A jelly donut! Holy Jesus! Chomping. What kinds of uniform do you call that? The situation is grave. I don't know what I'm looking at here, chat. I don't know what kind of voice to give this dude. I don't know. Craggy Island to the north has been overrun by those blasted things. Take a tank from the factory and see if you can do some damage. Remember, son, fortune favors the bold. Is this Americana? I don't know. Chin but small mouth. Break it down for me. What was the thing where they said Bruce Willis's mouth? Some director said that Bruce Willis's mouth looked rectal? What the fuck was that? Is this a dream or is that real? Hang on a minute. Gilliam... Bruce Willis... rectal. Gilliam, this is a real article. Terry Gilliam refused Tom Cruise for 12 Monkeys and was concerned by Bruce Willis's rectal mouth. I had never been a great fan of Bruce's before, but I liked talking to him and thought, okay, this guy's smart, he's funny, the director said. I explained to him my concerns about him as an actor. I hated the Trumpian mouth he does in films, rectal. It's like I'm looking at somebody's asshole. Gilliam liked Willis enough after their meeting to cast him, but it turns out Pitt also wanted the role of James Cole. What the fuck? This wasn't a dream? The funny thing is, it said here at the bottom of the page, head over to the website to read the 12 Monkeys oral history in its entirety. How old is this article? 4 days old. A recent landslide means the tunnel entrance in the hillside east of the Great Temple has been blocked. Army engineers suggest the use of grenades to clear the blockage. Terry Gilliam is a very fucking weird dude. I have never once thought that in my entire life. Like, that's incredible. But the worst part is, well, maybe not the worst part, but a bad part is that I thought it was Kevin Smith that said that. But, no, it was Terry Gilliam. I don't know, dude, his face looked like an asshole, I don't know. Great Temple of Elemental Power lies north of the Jonesville military base, high atop steep, craggy hills where it seems to touch the sky. Inside the Lightning Temple, ancient lightning stone which once held the Java crysknife. Anyway, back to the game. Military Dispatch 1, all Army personnel have been evacuated safely from Craggy Island with the exception of the radio operator. There's little chance that she would have been able to survive the artillery bombardment. Do you think Bruce Willis is gonna read that at some point, or has heard about this? Like, do you think one of his friends is like, yo, Bruce? Like, do you think he's got one asshole friend that, like, sends him every negative article and video about himself? Like, you gotta check out this Ralph the Movie Maker. He did a thing about your movie, Break It Down for Me. God, you're so bad in that movie, Bruce. Anyway, what's up, dude? You wanna go get some dinner? No. No. Other guy in the movie went on a show and was like, yeah, that movie sucked. I mean, even Harrison Ford, at times, he told Shia LaBeouf, in regards to Indiana Jones 4, he was like, you should be professional. You don't have to like the movie. Do the work. Like, you know, of course you're gonna work on some shitty movies, but you're gonna get big paychecks. I would imagine you don't want to work on a shitty movie if you're an actor, unless the paycheck is fucking huge, but even then, you still want the movie to be good. You want people to think you're good in it. I would imagine. I'm not an actor, but... Vinny, are you gonna see the new indie movie they're making? Of course I'm gonna see it. Is it gonna happen, is my question. Military Dispatch 2. Reports reach us that Colonel Mertz, not Kurtz from Apocalypse Now, Mertz, has stolen a motor torpedo boat and tends to fight the bugs alone. Last seen to the west of Mount Ruarua, He is said to be very ill with the dreaded swamp fever. Haha. Did you see the website that thought the hard drive article about Harrison Ford saying he wanted to kill George Lucas was a real quote? No. It was, the hard drive thing was, the dude was like, Harrison Ford can't wait for George Lucas to die, which was fake. It's, obviously, it's the hard drive. They're just fucking around. And then some outlet picked that up as if it was a real story. I saw that. I mean, you'd read that and you would think, like, oh wow, well, I guess Harrison Ford is just a huge asshole. I'm not gonna fact check this. I like how this is the thing I actually have to do. Why would they open the doors for me? I'm in a military-grade vehicle. Just keep them doors shut. I'll blow them up instead. FAQ says you have to go over that ramp fast, and you'll go over the river. Okay. Well, I think we found something... maybe some useful stuff here. How the fuck can a tank turn on a dime like that? The answer is a glitch related to using a non-N64 controller. The tanks were actually surprisingly good in Pavlov VR last night. We didn't really get a chance to use them very much. I mean, I didn't, and we did different maps and stuff, but it was like shockingly well done. I didn't expect that. Just hit the ramp at full speed, they say. I almost just died there, too. With the Jeep, not the tank. But what? I'm supposed to do something with the tank, no? Oh, I guess the tank was only designed to blast open the military doors, and that was it? The FAQ said with the tank. Well, the Jeep worked. Hopefully I don't need that tank. But I can get more if I need to. Who are you? I got trapped in here by mistake. The faces in this game are a gift. I need to redirect our artillery onto the bugs to the north. My radio is out of power. The generator must be under attack. Help me and I can get a message through to HQ. Forget about Freeman. Hope you aren't being distracted by the local scenery. Hey, I have to do a job out here. Go check out the generator. Incorrect. Nope. Where the fuck am I going? So, north, but... like... Damn it. Someone said a well-done remake of this game would be sick. I would love that. If this revisit to this game has proven anything, it's that this concept is really cool. And even though it's been done in different ways, I like the way it was done here quite a bit. Just a good combination of a lot of, like, weird influences, and it just really works for me. Objective. Oh, a tank. Assume I need a grenade for that, or I could just find another thing. I don't know. Tank isn't working. Okay, What did I do? I got grenades. People aren't still talking about Bruce Willis's rectal mouth, are they? Fuck. I've been thinking about it, says a chat member, since you've mentioned it. I was really hoping that that was just a bad dream. Okay, we are honored by your presence, warrior from the stars. Find the 3 parts of the Java Chris knife and bring them here. The elements must be in harmony once more. Oh, this is after I get the knife. Vinny, do the Bruce Willis voice. Picalia, Finalia. You need to hit the eye at the blocked entrance you saw earlier. Yes, that's correct. You use grenades on that. Whoa, slide a little far there, friend. You'll become an Oasis song soon enough. Slide away. It's a good song. Yeah, he says, Shine. That might be the first time we hear him say, Shine. It's a 1-syllable word that Liam Gallagher turns into a 3-syllable word. At least 3 syllables, sometimes more. Use the tank and aim for the eyes? Oh my god. You're right. Why though? Maybe there's someone that tells you that you need to do this? You just have to throw a grenade into the eyes. There's usually, like, you know, tips somewhere. Like, someone will tell you to do this, but I didn't come across that. There's a thing that mentioned earlier about clearing rubble with grenades. Yeah, but that was a little cryptic even for rubble with grenades. That was shoot the eyes of the skull building. Chat, I don't think this vehicle... It can just barely make it. It can just barely make it. Can't see. Man, that body meter, it's about 25%. It's a little crusty. I don't like it. We'll be alright. Should be okay. There's never any fuel. Yeah, the first level I was at like 95% because I failed the firefighting mission. And there's probably a couple other moments. There was some, like, actual timed events that I failed at. Yes, Dragon, I do remember that exact moment from Star Trek The Next Generation in regards to Q's turgid cock. Very nice, thank you. And, Picard's what, rhombus head? Rhombus. I don't think you know what that word refers to precisely, but I remember that episode well, thank you. Fucked. Yes! Alright, we'll save here. Still got a lot of things, like we didn't get that message sent. Assume next time. This chapter seems to incorporate other stages into previous stages, but I could be wrong. Good work. Okay. Buru is killed. Alright. So be it. Well, this is a very weirdly enjoyable experience. Chat seems to be enjoying it a little bit, and I'm enjoying it. Maybe later in the week I'll get a chance to play more of it. If that's something I decide to do, but... I mean, yeah, it's not going to be for everyone. Not every game I stream is going to immediately appeal to everyone. But it's still pretty good.